The Hawkins Precision Hunter Magazine and Hunter DBM bottom metal are our preferred solutions for hunting rifles. And in this video, we're going to go over both of those products in depth. Hey guys, Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. If you've been following our standard hunting rifle builds and our lightweight hunting rifle builds, here on Ultimate Reloader, one of the themes that you've probably seen is we are really into the Hawkins Precision Hunter Mag and the Hunter Mag DBM bottom metal. These products work together and they give your rifle an elegance, functionality, and interoperability that is unmatched, the highest level of quality. And some of the builds I have right here. One of our most recent builds was this 22 Creedmoor with the new Foundation Gideon. That's got the Hunter DBM bottom metal and the Hunter Mag for short action. Here we have an XLR Element 4.0, and this uses the Hunter Mag for chassis, specifically for the XLR and MPA platforms. Here we have, I really like this build. This was a Wux Superleggera stock with carbon 6 barrel. This is a 280 AI with the pristine long action with standard 308 bolt face. This rifle is really cool because it was a challenge putting it together. I had a rifle action and barrel shank combination that required me to do a little bit of creative engineering and machining, and that was fun. Pulled it all together. The thing shoots amazing and it has near Magnum performance with what I feel like is a lot less recoil. Plus it just looks really cool. So this is long action standard Hunter magazine. And then here, this is another one of my favorite builds that I did here on the channel. We took a Bergara long action Magnum bolt face action, just a bare action right out of the box, and built this complete rifle around it. And a part of that build was the long action Magnum Hunter Mag and the long action DBM that we used for that. So you're going to want to check out these build videos if you're more curious, but each one of these builds turned out awesome. The Hawkins Precision Hunter Mag and the Hunter DBM bottom metal are really an optimal for hunting system that's been engineered to work together. You'll notice in each of these cases that the magazine itself is almost flush with the bottom of the rifle, but it gives you just enough purchase to grab the magazine and remove it from the rifle. The mag release is located inside the trigger guard, and that means that it's not going to be inadvertently released, and it's been designed to work under heavy recoil without dropping the mag, right? A whole bunch of considerations when you design a system like this. The magazine itself is truly a thing of beauty. The magazine main body is machined from a billet of aluminum, and the base plate is also machined from a separate piece of aluminum. And you notice there's these almost diamond-like facets that kind of chamfer the bottom edge. I absolutely love the way that look. And then of course the Hawkins logo here on the bottom. Steel spring, polymer follower, but what they can do with billet machining these magazine bodies is just well beyond what's possible with stamped steel. It's a totally different value proposition. They're lightweight, as we'll see when we go through the specs and everything. It's just, to me, the ultimate way to put together a hunting rifle. Okay, so for the Hunter magazine, there are a ton of different options. And what I want to do is walk through the standard magazine options, and then we'll talk about the chassis options separately. So I put together this table. Hopefully this puts together the information in a format that's easy to understand and evaluate. The best thing to do if you have any questions is to look at the interoperability chart that Hawkins Precision has. I'll show you a preview of that in a moment. And you can even contact them to make sure that your specific parts combination is going to work for your specific rifle platform that you're putting together, right? So this spans everything from 223 all the way up to belted Magnum. And if we walk through this, I've got this broken down by each cartridge family, what the internal length capacity is, and then what the ammunition round count capacity is, right? So for the short action 223, we've got a 2.5 inch length capacity, and we've got 5 rounds capacity, which is the highest round count that you're going to get in such a compact form factor. Makes sense. These are slender cartridges. We can pack more of them in there. Similar to the 223 is the Grendel Arc magazine. Has the same 2.5-inch internal length capacity, but it's got a 4-round capacity because of those bulkier cartridges we're shoving into the mag. Short action standard, 2.88 inches, so that's 80 thou over min spec for 308 from SAAMI. A little bit of extra breathing room there, and 4-round capacity. There's also an extended length version of the short action magazine, which has a 2.980 inch internal length capacity and a 4-round count ammunition capacity. The Magnum version of that is going to have that same 2.980 inch internal length capacity, but it's going to take the ammunition round count capacity down to 3 rounds. Medium action. Okay, a lot of you are excited about medium action. Hawkins Precision has you covered there. 3.210 inch internal length capacity, 3-round count capacity. Long action standard, right? What we've got in the 280 AI here, that's going to be 3.770 inches internal length capacity with a 4-round count capacity. If we bump that up to long action Magnum, same 3.770 inch length capacity, but it's going to take the round count from 4 down to 3, right? Again, we've got bulkier cartridges that are fatter. We can't cram quite as many of those in there. Hawkins Precision is in the process of releasing a long action belted Magnum magazine, and this addresses the fact that the regular long action Magnum capacity is not engineered to work seamlessly with belted Magnums, right? So great for a 300 PRC, questionable with a 300 Win Mag. The LA belted Magnum magazine will take care of those problems. So that's good to know. I believe they're going to be releasing those any day. You're going to want to check the Hawkins Precision website to see when those are available. That's going to be the same 3.770 inch internal length capacity and the same 3-round count capacity as the regular LA Magnum, the non-belted version. Okay, so there are quite a few notes here. All this information is available at hawkinsprecision.com. The medium action magazine works with Lone Peak, Stiller, Zermatt, Defiance XM and XM Plus, and Impact. The standard long action Magnum magazine, not designed for belted Magnums, but belted Magnum is coming soon. So for hunting rifle, weight is critical, right? And Hawkins has you covered there. These things are really lightweight. Short action, 2.6 ounces, medium, 2.8 ounces, long action, 3.2 ounces, and long action 338, 3.8 ounces. So then we have the Hunter magazine for chassis rifles. This is specifically for XLR, Atom, and Element 4.0, and select MPA chassis, right? The BA Ultralight specifically. Short action only, available in standard 308 and Magnum bolt faces. And there are some notes about the interoperability and specifics that you're going to want to check out on the Hawkins Precision website before you order one of these. But this has worked absolutely flawlessly with this 22 GT. This is an absolutely exceptional rifle that I love to take coyote hunting. So let's talk about the DBM itself. Available in short, medium, and long action. It's a simpler story. It's just in those 3 different lengths. A lot of the specific decisions and cartridge interoperability that you're going to need to look at is just specifically related to the magazine itself. So great to see Hawkins on board with medium action. It really addresses some of that in-between space for cartridges like 6.5 PRC that feel a little cramped in a short action. And we see more stock manufacturers, more rifle action manufacturers jumping on board, which is great. Yeah, so flush mounted M5 bottom metal cut, right? So we recently did a review on Bergare's Sierra. Sierra has a hinged floor plate, but it's M5 bottom metal cut, right? So what we showed in that story was swapping it out with a different, I think it was a Hawkins M5 DBM bottom metal, and we used standard AICS magazines with that, right? So M5 bottom metal cut is our preferred bottom metal cut. I mentioned the protected release lever. That's a really important thing for a hunting rifle. It keeps it clean. It keeps your magazine from falling out because a tree branch got stuck on it or flapped by it as you're walking through heavy brush. Super, super important. And The release was also designed with heavy recoil in mind so that it wouldn't inadvertently let go of the magazine, right? All these things can become problems in a hunting context. Lightweight rifle, heavy recoiling, walking through dense brush, out in really adverse conditions, right? You really need gear that you can depend on and know that's not going to let you down. These also come with pillars and action screws, just like the M5 DBM that we've showed multiple times. For short action, works with standard hunter magazines and AICS magazines. We recently showed that when we shot the 22 Creedmoor. Just see the note here about long action interoperability. Okay, so here's my conclusion is if you're looking at building an elegant and or lightweight hunting rifle or both, and you want a detachable box magazine, the Hawkins Precision Hunter Mag and Hunter Mag DBM bottom metal, I think are the best solution. That's my personal opinion. That's what we choose for the rifles that we build here on the channel. Premium product, premium price, buy once, cry once. This is like a lifetime investment. And if you have multiple rifles with M5 bottom metal cuts, you can very easily swap them between rifles. We do it absolutely all the time here at Ultimate Reloader with these Hunter Mags. So what I'd like to know is, are you running a Hunter magazine, or are you building a rifle where you're looking at this as an option? Tell me the cartridge you're shooting, what kind of hunting you're going to be doing, the rifle parts and components that you're thinking to assemble this with or are already shooting. I'd love to hear about your build. I shared some of mine. I want to hear about yours. Drop a comment. We'll have that discussion down in the comments section. Thank you for watching. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. Thanks again for watching.